Morning, everybody. I've been away for business this week, and I've had 2 nights away. The first one was on Anglesey, which is beautiful. The second one is at a place called Parkgate, which is on the Wirral, overlooking this beautiful salt marsh and Wales in the background there. And, on Monday night, I kind of went for the safe option. I went for a large chain hotel, where you pay your money and you kind of know what you're getting. And, it was all right, but it was still sort of, it wasn't cheap. And they rang me up on the day, what can we do to help before you check in? And I said, well, can you get me a quiet room, please? Because sometimes when you get in these large hotels next to a lift, it can be quite noisy. And so when I got there, having spent 20 minutes on the phone with them, getting this all sorted out, when I got there, they basically gave me the noisiest room in the hotel with no option to change and no real apology at all. It was more just lots of tutting and staring at a computer screen. I got up in the morning and felt like I was being sort of processed through a system, and the breakfast was a bit watery. So it was all right, but it wasn't great. However, last night I'd done a bit more research and I'd had a look around, and I'd thought to myself, look, you're a small businessman yourself. You should always try and support the small business guy. So I booked into a place called the Ship Inn at Parkgate, overlooking this beautiful salt marsh. I got there and the difference was massive. First of all, it was 3/4 of the price. Secondly, the entire team were on point with regards to their hospitality. They were just smooth, cool, and it was fantastic. I had my evening meal. It wasn't no frozen rubbish. It was, it was freshly prepared in the kitchen, and it was absolutely fantastic. I went into my beautiful bedroom that had a high quality finish, and had a great night's sleep, and used some wonderful toiletries in a wonderful bathroom and a wonderful towel, and everything was fantastic. And then I've just got up this morning and have my breakfast, and it was brilliant, delicious, 10 times more enjoyable, far superior to the one I had yesterday. And I've learned a bit of a lesson. For an extra sort of half an hour's research, you should always support the little guy, because what you get is so much better for 3/4 of the price. So do you do that? Do you kind of rely on places and think, oh, well, I'll go for the safe option rather than perhaps taking a bit of a risk and getting a pleasant surprise? Would love to know your thoughts. Have a great day, everyone.